Welcome to Daily Positivity. Have you ever felt stuck in a loop of procrastination, watching opportunities pass by while you struggle to take that first step? Today, we're diving deep into the secrets behind action, even when motivation seems to have left the building. Imagine turning that inertia into unstoppable momentum. By the end of this video, you'll learn 3 proven methods to force yourself to take action, even when you have zero motivation. And that's not all. At the end of this video, I'll share one golden tip that can change your life forever. We all know that life doesn't always come with a manual, and sometimes even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. But what if I told you that you already have the power to transform your habits and create lasting change? Whether you're aiming to start a new project, exercise more, or simply get out of bed with a positive outlook, the techniques I'm about to share have helped thousands break free from inaction. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and prepare to ignite the spark of change within you. Let's turn today's challenges into tomorrow's victories. Why do people struggle to take action? Taking action is something that almost everyone struggles with at some point. Many times, the problem isn't a lack of ability or potential, it's our own mental and emotional barriers that keep us from moving forward. Have you ever found yourself stuck, overwhelmed by the smallest task, or paralyzed by the fear of failure? This is not a rare phenomenon. It's something that happens to even the most successful individuals. One of the biggest culprits is what psychologists refer to as analysis paralysis. When our minds overthink a decision, it creates an internal conflict that hinders us from making a move. This state of indecision often leads to procrastination, which, in turn, builds up stress and anxiety. You might think, I work best under pressure, but this constant cycle of delay and regret eventually takes its toll. Let's consider a short story. Imagine Sarah, a talented graphic designer with amazing ideas. Every morning, she would wake up brimming with creativity, only to find herself tangled in a web of self-doubt. The fear of not meeting her own high standards left her frozen in place, delaying her projects time and again. As deadlines loomed, her anxiety grew, and she found herself spiraling into a cycle of procrastination and missed opportunities. Sarah's story is not unique. It mirrors the struggle many of us face when we let fear and uncertainty dictate our actions. Why do we let these challenges stand in our way? A large part of the problem lies in our perception of failure. Many view it as something to be avoided at all costs, rather than a natural step in the journey of growth. This mindset transforms every decision into a high-stakes gamble, making us risk-averse and hesitant to act. Moreover, the societal pressure to be perfect and the constant comparison with others further compound this issue, making us believe that our best is never good enough. Another factor is the lack of clear goals. Without a defined target, our energy is scattered, and we end up feeling overwhelmed by the sheer volume of what needs to be done. This disorganized approach makes it easy to procrastinate because the path forward isn't clear. When goals are vague or unmeasured, even the simplest tasks can appear insurmountable. Understanding these barriers is the first step in overcoming them. Recognizing that our struggles with action are not due to laziness but are a natural response to our internal and external pressures can empower us to change our approach. Instead of being paralyzed by the fear of failure or the overwhelming nature of our tasks, we can learn to see these challenges as opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective is essential if we want to harness our full potential and move from a state of inaction to one of dynamic, positive change. Scientific methods to force yourself to take action. Now that we've explored why taking action can be so challenging, let's dive into some science-backed methods that will force you to move, even when your motivation is at an all-time low. These techniques are not just theoretical. They have been proven to work for countless individuals across various fields. Today, we'll focus on 2 powerful strategies: public commitment, and reframing action in your mind using the pain and pleasure method. 1. Public commitment. Public commitment is all about declaring your goals to others. When you make your intentions public, you add a layer of accountability that compels you to follow through. Research has shown that we are more likely to stick to our commitments if others are aware of them. The psychology behind this is fascinating. It taps into our innate desire to be seen as reliable and competent. Once you announce your plans on social media, to friends, or in a supportive community, you create an external force that pushes you to act. Consider this scenario. You've decided to start a fitness routine. Instead of keeping this goal to yourself, you share it with your friends or post it online. The next time you feel like skipping your workout, remember that others are watching, and that accountability can be a powerful motivator. Furthermore, many people find that when they commit publicly, they're more likely to receive encouragement, tips, and even a workout buddy, which further reinforces their commitment. One way to implement this is to set up small, achievable goals and share your progress regularly. For example, if you want to write a book, share a weekly update about your writing progress. Not only will this keep you accountable, but it also builds a community of supporters who can provide constructive feedback and celebrate your successes with you. 2. Reframing action in your mind. The next method involves reshaping how you perceive the act of taking action by employing the pain and pleasure principle. Essentially, our brains are wired to avoid pain and seek pleasure. However, many of us unknowingly associate taking action with discomfort or stress. By consciously reframing your mindset, you can change this association and make action feel more rewarding. Start by identifying the immediate discomfort that comes with beginning a task, be it the fear of failure, the monotony of routine work, or the stress of starting something new. Then counterbalance that by vividly imagining the positive outcomes, the satisfaction of completion, the rewards that follow, or the sense of accomplishment you will feel. This mental exercise transforms the emotional equation. Instead of focusing solely on the immediate discomfort, you begin to look forward to the ultimate benefits. For example, let's say you're dreading the idea of cleaning your home because it feels like a never-ending chore. Instead of fixating on the unpleasant aspects, shift your focus to the feelings of relief, pride, and tranquility that come with a clean, organized space. Imagine hosting a gathering or simply enjoying a quiet moment in your refreshed environment. By pairing the temporary pain of starting with the enduring pleasure of the result, you create a motivational push that helps you overcome inertia. It might sound simple, but this technique has profound implications. Research in behavioral psychology suggests that our brains can be conditioned to associate tasks with positive outcomes through consistent practice. Begin by setting small challenges for yourself and consciously reward your efforts. The rewards can be as simple as a 5-minute break, a favorite snack, or even a moment to reflect on your achievement. Over time, this practice will help rewire your brain to see action as something that leads to joy and fulfillment rather than stress. Integrating both methods into your daily routine. To maximize the effectiveness of these methods, consider integrating them into a daily routine. Begin each day by setting clear, specific goals, and share 1 or 2 of these goals with a trusted friend or community online. This small step creates a sense of responsibility and builds a network of support around you. Next, whenever you feel that nagging hesitation or overwhelming anxiety creeping in, take a moment to reframe your perspective. Ask yourself, what will I gain by taking action right now? Visualize the pleasure and satisfaction that comes with completing the task, and allow that positive feeling to drive you forward. Remember, the science behind these techniques isn't just theoretical, it's grounded in proven psychological principles. Public commitment harnesses the power of accountability, while the pain and pleasure method taps into the very core of human motivation. By blending these approaches, you're not only setting yourself up for success today but also building a resilient mindset that will serve you in every aspect of your life. Implementing these methods consistently can lead to transformative results. Over time, you might notice that tasks which once felt overwhelming become manageable and even enjoyable. This isn't about forcing yourself to be someone you're not. It's about unlocking the potential that lies within by shifting your focus from fear and discomfort to accountability and reward. So, commit publicly, reframe your perspective, and watch as your life begins to change, one small action at a time. As we wrap up today's video, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed. We started by understanding the core reasons why so many of us struggle to take action, from the paralysis of overthinking to the crippling fear of failure. We learned that this isn't a sign of weakness or lack of potential, but rather a natural human response to the challenges life throws our way. By recognizing these patterns, we empower ourselves to break free from them. Then, we explored 2 scientifically backed strategies designed to transform your approach to action. Public commitment, as we discovered, leverages the power of accountability. When you declare your goals to the world, you create a network of support that encourages you to follow through, even on the toughest days. I challenge you to pick one goal this week and share it with someone you trust, whether that's through social media or in person. Notice how the simple act of verbalizing your commitment changes your mindset and increases your motivation. Next, we delved into the pain and pleasure method, a powerful tool that helps reframe the way you perceive action. Instead of focusing solely on the discomfort of starting a task, you learn to visualize the rewards that await you. This shift in perspective can be a game changer. Imagine the satisfaction of completing that project you've been putting off, or the joy of ticking off a long overdue task from your list. Every small victory adds up, building momentum and confidence along the way. Before you go, remember that taking action isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. There will be days when you stumble and moments when the weight of your challenges seems too heavy. But each time you push through, you reinforce your commitment to yourself and create a pathway to a brighter, more fulfilling future. And now, as promised, here's that golden tip that can change your life. Make the first step ridiculously simple. Whether it's setting a timer for just 5 minutes or breaking your task into the tiniest possible piece, focus on getting started, no matter how small the action. Once you overcome that initial hurdle, momentum will naturally carry you forward. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these methods. How have you overcome the challenge of taking action? Share your stories and strategies in the comments below, and if you found value in today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily positivity tips. Remember, every action, no matter how small, is a step towards a better you. Thank you for spending these moments with me today. I believe in your ability to turn challenges into opportunities, and I can't wait to see you succeed. Until next time, keep taking action, and keep spreading positivity.